What is good, chitty chat? Welcome back, episode 13, Road to 2000. Two things we need to address quickly. One, I apologize for the video quality last episode. I'm a little retarded, so you gotta let that slide. It's fixed. Have no fear. Number two, down below, my coaching program. Hit me up on email or DM me on chess.com, and I will skyrocket your elo on my mother's life. I promise. We are running a sale right now. Like I said last episode, 50% off. DM me episode 13, and you get 50% off any of your coaching lessons that you sign up for. But without further ado, we are going to hop into our 3 games real quick. I need to open it. And we are going to do my best. I am going to do my best to explain my thought process throughout the 3 games. We are currently, what are we rated? 1565. Hopefully we make it close to about 1600 today. That would be nice. But yeah, we get the white pieces. We play our d4 followed by bishop f4, the accelerated London. Does he go bishop there? He does. So we get to go there. More of a queen's gambit. Of course, if you take, you destabilize your center, but I can't actually take, I've just realized. So if take, I got to go knight there. Okay, now I believe knight there is the move, and then I can go there. Okay, interesting. It's more of a fried liver kind of situation I'm defending. If I go there, he's in check, and he can just block, and I can't take. And then that doesn't look very good for me at all. What if I go there? This doesn't necessarily look right, but I'm hoping he messes up a block with the knight instead of the pawn. He doesn't. I could go there to defend it. I think that's what we'll do. Again, this is always bad because I have that. Then I just get complete control of the center, and then I can win it back via that. Although if I do that in that position, it is a fork, but like I think I can almost sack my knight. I think I can, after this, I feel like I can sack my knight. Is that what we get? Oh, I could have blundered. No, I didn't. We're chilling. I thought he had this knight fork, but I can just take, and then that pawn is going to go bye-bye very soon. I think I'm very happy with my position out of the opening. That looks a little unpleasant. That does look a little unpleasant. I see it's like this, and then this is hanging. You can go rook there, I guess, stops that. But then I just have double pawns on the side here. Okay, but I thought I could sack my knight. Like, I thought I could do this. It's check. You have to block like this. And then I can go there. Then if take, then I'm down a piece, but I have a lot of compensation here. King's in the middle of the board. And then after this, I could go like there. That hangs a rook. Gee willikers, Batman! That's on me. Okay. Chat, let me lock in. Holy fuck, that was retarded by me. Fuck me. I'm a fucking retard. I'm an idiot. Fuck. Sorry for party rocking. You guys know that audio? Oh. Yeah, okay. I'm a fucking idiot. Just straight up blundered my queen in one move. What a miraculous play by me. Let's just castle. We are so cooked. I think I actually played the opening with pretty good accuracy too. And then I just kind of sucked after that. Which is very common for me, I believe. Play great out of the opening, and then I just end up sucking. Very common characteristic for me, I believe. Nonetheless, you know what, I was going to say we're still in this game. We're not. We're just not. I'm just going to resign, to be honest. Oh, oops. And you know what? We're not even going to review that. We're just going to hop right into the next one because that was retarded chess from me. Okay, we get the black pieces. We're up here. Calm her down. Calm her down. Okay. Okay, calm her down. I go there. Very standard stuff so far. Expecting this at some point. This looks like we're going to play the modern. I'm expecting this, so we're just going to kind of play it like the modern. Thinking that move is coming. I mean, he is delaying it as of now, but we're just going to continue playing it as if it's coming. If that, I just step to the side. Okay, now I'm going there, threatening this. Does this move ever come? I'm kind of surprised if it doesn't. It doesn't. Let's go there. This is his threat right now. And then that forks that. So we obviously defend that now. This is definitely what I need to play. C5 right now looks perfect. Okay, there it is. We knew this pawn move was coming at some point. This could happen, looking for this trade, and then hopping back. Then I can just take. Suddenly I'm feeling very tired, which is odd. That's on me, chat. Okay, you've lost your bishop. Blunder! You are ass, brother. Little Egyptian boy. Mo Salah in that. Hell yeah, brother. Hell yeah. I mean, you beat Australia in the World Cup. Who are you playing now? I'm actually not too... You might be playing Argentina. They could be playing Argentina. And if that is the case, you are cooked. I actually don't need to take this bishop yet. It's not going anywhere. But I think I'm going to because I'm surprised he didn't just take. And then this is never scary because then I'll just take back like this and my bishop kind of becomes developed. Okay, let's castle. The reason I took here is because I thought he would always take like this, and then it's this, and then my structure's kind of damaged. Like this pawn on this square would be overextended, and then this pawn is isolated. The reason I did it like this is because I'm the one that messes up the structure now instead of him messing up mine. I mean, I win a piece, so it is just subtleties. But that's kind of the reason I took, even though I could have just left it trapped. Now I'm immediately thinking this. This knight sucks, so I highly doubt you ever do this trade. This doesn't seem good. This knight sucks. This bishop is great. So why would you want to do that trade? If anything, I would want to trade this piece. I want to trade probably this piece and this piece for like those two, probably. I don't know. I am just up a piece. I should be fine. All trades are good trades. What about just like a pawn break in the center? Do I even have that? Like that looks insane. This knight needs to get in the game. I could go there, and then if this... Whoa. I could go there if this, this, there, this, this. And that gets that knight in the game. I do weaken this pawn and my king a little bit. But I think I get my pieces in the game nicely. Okay, are you going to go there? Because if so, I'm going to trade a bunch of pieces. Okay, you do go there. What do you take back with? What do you take back with? The knight. Interesting. Okay, I can go there, looking to hop in there now, which looks strong, which looks very strong. I believe I'm transposing this position all right. I can always just take, but again, my bishop's better than his knight, so there's no reason to. His knight, like, can't even go forward. Like, you can only really go there, and that's just retarded. Like, you would never do that. That looks like he wants to play this, so I could almost just meet it like that. Or maybe let's meet it with this. For a take, I can take like that. What do you got for me here, brother? You figured that was coming. I'm happy to trade rooks. Offer a rook trade. He might take and then give me a check with the queen, but that's not scary. I just drop probably to e8. Right? Maybe to e8. I mean, I'd love to get the queens off the board. Ideally, I get the queens off the board, and then it's an endgame, and then I should just be fine. Where, if he gives me a check, where do I run? That's interesting. At some point, I am just going to make this trade, because, like, why wouldn't you? I like this to kind of enable that. Then I also keep this. Again, the goal right now, trade pieces off the board. If I keep trading, I'm just in a completely winning endgame. Okay, he goes there. I could try to force a queen trade. Does that force a queen trade? If I go there, you're just gonna go like there. It's a check. Let's go there. Tag that bishop. Attacking his bishop right now. This doesn't really look scary to me. I could have taken, but then his knight is stepping forward, and there's like no reason to do that. At some point, I might be able to win this pawn. Like, not here. Definitely not in this kind of position. I mean, that, your knight is forced back to this. And then this is a move. I do have a check. After check, do I have anything? Check. Let's give him this check. No reason not to. Again, if you block, I'm happy to trade. I think I'm happy to trade. If block, I think I'm happy to trade. We're going to just completely forget about that first game. That didn't happen, chat. You saw nothing. I could give him this check. And then you have to go there. Or I have a discovery. Like, if this... I feel like I got a move that I'm completely winning here. I don't know, like that? No, let me go there. Gosh. Should I just trade pieces? Let's just trade some pieces. Don't necessarily think there's a reason not to. That was definitely not a good trade for me. I gave away my knight, or my bishop, for a very poor knight, and now his bishop's developed. It was definitely not a good trade. My light scored bishop sucks. Like, sucks. It's like a gay person. Just sucks. Don't worry, guys. I can't get canceled. I have like fucking 5 viewers. Um. This guy is prolonging this game a lot. That's kind of annoying. You are annoying, brother. Let's make some moves here. Deep in thought. I don't know why I chose to do this series in 10-minute games. I feel like I'm not a very patient chess player. It's probably not a good thing. I could go there, but then I'm stepping into this pin. So let's just go there. Yeah, I feel like I'm not a very patient chess player. I feel like I calculate just for half a second and then make a move. Which is probably definitely not a good thing. Let's see how on earth that could be a good thing. Oh my gosh. I thought I could just take the queen, but then he takes back with the bishop and he's up a piece. You take that. I'm still better. It's just I'm failing to convert successfully. You don't win that bishop because it's defended by the knight. Like, this isn't that scary at all. The queen looks like it's getting in, but there's no weaknesses. This forces queens off. That does force queens off. Push, I can just take. This forces queens off because I'm hitting these at once, and then if you move, say, I don't know, there. Okay, this forces queens off. So now I should just be winning, right? Like, I'm up a piece in an endgame. I mean, he has 2 pawns for it. My king's better. And I'm up a bishop. I don't know what there is to think about here. You gotta take the queen. You gotta take the queen, brother. Yep. We can pre-move that. And then, like, how do you win? Bringing the king in can't ever be a bad thing in an endgame. This bishop still sucks. This bishop has sucked all game, but, like, we have pretty easy ways of fixing it now. And then still just bringing the king is always a good thing. This pawn does a nice job of cutting off this knight, so there's never a reason to push it. So you can see, like, it's a thorn. Can't even come in there. That knight's basically stuck defending this. So you can't ever really move that knight, which is very nice for me. And then I can kind of sneak in like this with my bishop. I believe that's how you win it. Can't push this pawn because this takes. Okay, but now I just take. Take. I'm happy. I look very good here. Again, if this, you take back with the knight, just to never allow that sort of counterplay. Even though there's nothing, I think you take back with the knight because it's a little more solid. That doesn't end up happening. Okay, now we can go. We'll go there, threatening this. I expect this, in which case I will go there. This, I go there, and then your knight will probably come here, and then I can go there. Okay, you go back. It's just, there's not really anything here for you, brother. How do I get in, though? Is my question, actually. I need to get it, like, over like that. Yes. Yes, sirree, Bob. That's a good move. Except I can just win it. It was a good move until I can just win it. You suck. And then I can always just come back and we're back in the same thing. This knight is just what's killed him this game. Why not just do that? Let's come back. We've also now cleared some space for a pawn. Or go there. I mean, of course he's covering this square. You can always go like there. And then that is nice. And you can't ever just... You can trade and win a pawn, but then your whole position collapses and you've just lost. You're good to resign here, brother. There's no reason to play this out, in my opinion. Okay. Okay. G to the G's. And you know what? I can just abandon this pawn and sack this bishop for this pawn. Oh, that's not how bishops move. Perfect. Good game. Get us back up to 1565. Don't go around. Don't go anywhere. Stick around. We have one more game. What the hell is all that? I blundered 5 times. You know what? I guarantee you it's the same tactic. I always seem to have a weak spot for this tactic. Wow, so I just had a stroke until we won the bishop, which is nuts. And then after... How did it like this move? After... Yeah, that was a good idea. And then trading pieces, get my knight into there. Trade rooks. Prefer take with the bishop. Yeah, that was a slight inaccuracy because why are you doing that? I mean, in this position, look how good your bishop is compared to this knight. Why are you trading that and then allowing his bishop to do that? There's no reason. But again, trades aren't always necessarily... I mean, you can't really have a bad trade if you're up a piece. And then, yeah, this endgame is just completely winning for me. And we display that here. And then, yeah, like, you can, even in this position, just... What I would suggest is he's going to move here probably. Just abandon this pawn. He can go here. You go there. You can go here. You go there. He can go here. So you go there. He's going to look to promote. But look what happens. Actually, you got to be very careful. So when you move the bishop out of the way, you move it there for that reason. And then you always just sack the bishop. Sack the bishop for this pawn. And then he has nothing. And then this pawn's going to promote. That is probably my suggestion to win that game. Or you could just defend the pawn if you want, but just why? Okay, but our third and final game, our opponent from Jamaica. Daddy, hey. Hey, Daddy. We get the white pieces. Again, let's not be stupid. Are you going to make a move, Daddy? Daddy, please. Daddy, please make a move. What do we got from you, brother? Okay, we do get a move. What are you going to play here, brother? Okay. Interesting. Do we get that? Okay, we get there. Which, it's like... Are you going to do this and then allow me to get a big center? You are. So now this is coming. And I get a big center in this sort of variation, which is very nice. Can never complain about a big center. Can never complain about anything too big, especially you, Daddy. Daddy Jamaica. We love a big center. Undouble our pawns. Yeah, it's probably definitely not the move to take. So let's pin that. And then develop our knight, probably. Okay, we can just drop all the way back with the bishop. Seems logical. Like this, and then this opens. Like, you definitely don't take. Whatever you do, you don't take in this position. Queen up. Looks like he's going to castle long. Sorry, castle long. There's no way you castle short, but like this dark square bishop is beautiful. I can go there, like probably there with the knight. Like there. Or you can just take back with the knight and you seem fine. there accomplishes what? Opens up the center for no reason. Let's just castle. Let's just castle. What about push? Push doesn't seem right because then it kills this bishop. I don't know why I can't draw straight diagonals for my bishops, but I never can. Push does not seem right though. And I also have the bishop pair, so I want to open it. So pushing is not that. I want him to take me, but him taking me is bad for him, so he's not going to. There. Whoa. Okay, let's just step out of this. Discovery. So we step that way. Just no tactics. You drop back with the queen. Why? I feel like a rook lift almost like to there would be good. Right? Like this could also be an idea. Let's bring the rook up. I want to know, like, I feel like I just have a pretty big attack coming. And this dark squared bishop is so good. I almost said black bishop. It's just so good, especially compared to his dark squared bishop. I believe that is the main difference here. This really looks like he's setting up to take. But take, it just does not look scary to me. So now I think this, and I just look to be getting in. Like, and if you take with the pawn, I think I can go like this, and then I'm getting in this way. Like, taking with the pawn cannot be right. I think you gotta do this, which frees up that square for me to go there with the knight. I'm also like threatening that maybe. Wait, what if I go there? No, then you just block, and I don't really have nothing. Let's continue our original plan of like this. I think, but you can just stop that by pushing your pawn. You play a6. Look fine. I mean, it's the dark squared bishop for me. It's just so beautiful. It's so far away and it's targeting the c7 pawn. I mean, it's beautiful. You do take, but like, what does that do now? And this is defended. I mean, you could go there. Now I can go there though, no? That looks good. This, I'm also like 2 attackers on that. That's very nice. Love to bring in my second rook. Prospects of that. Prospects of that for sure. Go there. Does that do anything for you, man? What? Why can't I just go there? It feels like it's just like a 1-move attacking move. So where can your knight jump? There. Are you looking to sack? I'm happy if you want to sack. If you want to sack, be my guest. If you want to sack, be my guest. If not, you have to go back to a6 with your knight. And then, like, yeah, it covers that, but it's a horrible knight. It's a horrible knight, and then I can play this. This always looks good. That would enable this pawn take. Obviously, I can't take it now because this is a blender. This does always look good, actually. Doubling up on the file it's about to open. Yeah, you go there. This is a check. And you can either come there and just drop out. Let's go there first. So I believe either way I've won a pawn because he has 2 pawns hanging and I don't think he can defend both right now. Okay, so you go there. You can't take this because then this hangs. Uh-huh. No. I thought I could go there, there. Wait. There, there, there. That's covered by the pawn. So this is covered by the pawn that would be there, and this is covered by this knight. So that there's no sackage, fortunately. Oh, he is attacking my pawn. I am tripping. This, I'm better. I know I'm better. I'm better right now. How do I like to take this, 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 this? Then suddenly I don't think I'm doing good. So I can do this, and then I'm up a pawn. It's the king's safety that is cooking him right now. This king is not safe. And again, it's that dark squared bishop. Long-term pressure here on this piece. On that pawn, I should say. Can't even push. I mean, push wouldn't be good, but it can't. Push would be just very stupid. I know it's not possible because of this, but it would just be so stupid. Like, why would you open up your king like that much and blunder a piece? I don't know. Could go there looking for that, but then you're just gonna go there, then I could go there. Maybe. There, there, there. There, no, because that. There, there. I don't know. That? That. Jeez. Is this the line that's gonna happen? Imagine that actually happens, chat. No, it doesn't. Okay, but now I can just go there and I'm threatening mate. How do you stop that mate? I feel like you gotta run your king, no? But this, you get mated that. How do you stop mate? Hold up, how do you stop mate? Chat, how does he stop mate? Is he cooked? This, it's mate. This, it's still mate. I think it's mate. I don't think he can stop mate. Chat, I believe he is cooked. I believe he is cooked. You can give me a check like this, but you take like that. And then you can give me this check, and I take like that. And you can give me this check, and I block like that. I mean, You can very well you can prolong it, but I think it's just mate. I believe it's just mate. We're calling it GG's. Appreciate you guys watching. Remember, the first game, we're not really going to count that. I mean, I was being a buffoon. Yeah, I believe it's just mate. I want to double check. Cooked him in 24 fucking moves, by the way. Cooked him in 24 moves. Not even a typical London from me at all, but we just cooked him. Didn't even play great. One just played bad. It wants me to take back the other way? I don't know. So, out of the opening, it's actually just equal. I thought I had a pretty nice position. I guess not. Okay, that is a bad move because, like, why? This move felt very, he's gonna miss that this is a discovery, and I get to push, he will go like there, and I get to win a pawn. But it's just like, that is hopeful chess, and once I play there, I mean, apparently it's just a miss. But I don't know, I don't think that was good. Rook up. It liked that idea. Yeah. Played the middle game quite well, I believe. It did. I was looking at this sack, but I didn't think after this, I didn't have any way to bring in my pieces. Oh my god, this knight's just hanging. Yeah. And then it's just, you're about to get mated. Okay. Yeah. So that sack was a good sack, but I didn't do it. Of course, threatening that. It's not mate. How does one get out of mate here? What is black's best move? Rook back. But it's just so ugly for you, know? Yeah. It's so bad. Why is that on a stake? There? I don't know. But yeah, we cooked him, chat. Yeah, I appreciate you guys watching. Sorry, we'll go. Whoa! Messing up my capture. We'll go full screen on the. Oh my god. Chat, I am being retarded again. Like the first game. Appreciate you guys watching. Drop a like, comment, subscribe down below. Day is it tomorrow? Sunday. Should be able to do a video. Yeah. Expect a video from me tomorrow. But yeah. Without further ado. Peace.